you understand the context. You might have read everything in this book, but the important thing is this: if one Lord is declaring what is going to be the prophecy about something in the future, then you cannot say that same Yahweh is talking about himself coming as a man, Mashiach.
What you're saying that God here cannot speak about the coming of the Messiah, who is a second person.
So where is the word Messiah in this context? Where's the word Messiah?
He's talking about, I shall rise up a branch out of David, a righteous branch, and he will reign as king and act wisely and do justice and righteousness in the land in his days. So it's yet future. Judah will be saved and Israel will dwell securely. And this is his name by which he will be called.
Yeah, you're just
the
reading
Lord
the text.
Our righteous.
I'm asking you.
And that there is Yahweh.
No, if you think that is Yahweh, then let me ask you this question.
What I'm telling you is not what I think. I'm telling you in the Hebrew text, that is the Tetragrammaton.
Yeah, I know that's the Tetragrammaton. I'm not denying that.
I'm not telling you I'm some theologian.
Yeah.
Who gives
I'm not
you
denying that. Let me ask you this.
You're not denying that the Lord our righteousness is Yahweh.
Okay, let me ask you this question.
Are you denying that?
Let me ask you a question. I'm not implying anything. I'm just asking a question to verify.
I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you a question.
Okay,
Are you denying that is Yahweh?
No, in that context, that is not Yahweh. Sorry, that is Yahweh. Yes.
That is Yahweh.
Okay. Now let me ask you this.
This is a man.
Wait a minute.
This is a man who is Yahweh.
Wait a minute.
This is a man.
It is saying here,
and he will reign as king and act wisely.
When I shall raise up for David. When I shall raise up for David.
Yes.
For David.
For David.
Okay. What does that mean? For
that
David.
means that God will uphold the promise he gave to David, that he will never cease to have a descendant on the throne.
So how is Jesus a descendant of David?
He is by...
Why you keep going on about Jesus? Because you know where the power lies.
Yeah, the power gets destroyed every day. Jesus. Okay, tell me this. Did Yahweh die on the cross?
No, we had this.
No, but you need to understand the full context. You can't just read one verse.
No,
because I never do this. I put things in context.
I'm reading the whole thing.
Okay, how is he a descendant of David? Explain this to me.
He's a descendant.
How is he a descendant? He had no biological father. How is he a descendant of David?
Mary came from David.
Yeah, but the descendant in Israel amongst the Jews, yes, the tribe is known from the father, not the mother. The mother gives them the Jewishness, but the tribe is recognized from the father. Jesus did not have a biological father.
No, he didn't.
So how was he the descendant of David?
He was the descendant of David through Mary.
It can't be.
It can be.
Okay, I'll tell you what. There are two genealogies of Jesus in the Bible.
Yes.
Both of them, the descendancy is rooted from the father. Why not the mother?
But the mother's there. But the women are there.
No, you don't understand.
Rahab is there, but the women are there.
Open the Luke genealogy. Open. You got a have you got a digital version on your phone?
No.
All of those people in the genealogy are men. Okay?
Where? In which one?
Both of them, Luke and Matthew.
No, I don't think they're both all men.
Both of them, it says the son of this, the son of this.
They're both all men.
Well, let's look at the genealogies. Got a Bible on you?
Are they all men?
They are all men, trust me.
It does son of son.
But it does mention the women.
Yeah, at the end, because they couldn't find a biological father for Jesus. So what they did was, they changed the way in which genealogy the descent is recognized.
My initial claim
No, I don't.
made last week that the name Yahweh, the four-letter Tetragrammaton, is applied to the Messiah.
No, it's not.
These Jews...
That verse is not talking about the Messiah.
Well, that's what the Jews...
Okay, show me the verse.
Rabbis understood it that way.
Show me the...
Long time before Muhammad.
Doesn't matter. Show me the word Messiah in that verse.
Before Muhammad, Jewish rabbis fully accepted that it is talking about the Messiah.
Okay.
I know you won't. Of course.
Okay, let me ask you this. Are you telling me that the Jews accept Jesus as the Messiah?
I'm saying they accepted that this was the name of God applied to the Messiah.
Do the Jews accept Jesus as the Messiah?
I'm not asking.
Okay, so
the question.
So what are you doing? What are you doing here is that what agrees with you take from the Jews. What disagrees with you don't take from the Jews.
Does this Hebrew
That's a double standard.
represent Jesus as the Messiah?
No, it doesn't.
As the Messiah, sorry, the Messiah does it apply the Tetragrammaton in its full?
No. The Messiah is not mentioned there.
True, the Messiah.
The name Messiah. The
Why
reference.
did every Jew? Why did all
What
the
every Jew?
Of God. The Talmud.
Every Jew believes the
I've got
Messiah is Yahweh.
Talmud. I've got the Midrash.
So what? Those are references given by an author of that book, that's all.
He's a heavy Jewish.
So why don't the Jews believe the Messiah is Yahweh? Why don't they?
Said in the name of Rabbi Yehonan,
Yeah.
the following three will be named with the name of the Holy One, blessed is He. The upright, as it is said, quotes Isaiah 43:7, the Messiah, as it is written, and this is His name, by whereby He shall be called. The Lord our righteousness, quoting Jeremiah.
I don't see Messiah in that verse. Do you?
They understood it.
No,
as
do you see the word?
I'm saying
So you're saying
Jews,
this is that assumption.
I'm saying
That's all.
the Jews
Okay.
believe.
So now we can confirm that there is no Messiah in the verse you just showed me. Is that Jeremiah?
The Messiah is the branch, and He is the son of David.
How can he be the son of David? He had no biological father.
They still recognize Him as the son of David.
What? Who recognize him as a Messiah? The Jews don't.
The Jews
They reject him.
recognize
The Jews do not
Messiah
even.
as a
Oh
son
my
of
God.
David.
The Jews do not even accept him as a prophet, let alone a Messiah.
They recognize the prophet, the Messiah that would come, the Messiah they're still expecting to come, shall we say,
Okay.
as a son of David.
Look,
and then
as a Muslim, I believe Jesus was the Messiah, but the Jews don't believe that.
In an attempt to reconcile this verse, they then came up with the theory that they have of two Messiahs, Messiah ben Joseph and the Messiah ben David.
No.
They did.
No. Okay, you tell me this.
They came up
Do you
with
think
two
Jesus
lines.
believed he was Yahweh?
Sorry?
Do you think Jesus believed he was Yahweh?
Did Jesus believe He was God?
Yes.
Yes.
At what point did he realize he was God?
At some point.
Which point?
I don't know.
So why you're making claims you don't know?
Because from the statements made by Jesus, He saw Himself as pre-existing, so He must have had knowledge of it, and He saw Himself as God.
Do you know there are other people who are pre-existing, like Solomon?
What do you mean by pre-existing?
Means he existed before the world was created.
Where's that?
In the Bible. I'll give you another one. Melchizedek pre-existed.
Melchizedek is presented in the text
Yeah.
as without genealogy. He just appears within the
No.
text,
It is-
having no beginning or no end.
Yes.
So they speak in Hebrews, where they give a commentary on Melchizedek, which is what you're referring to, I think, isn't it?
No. Melchizedek had no mother and father.
Yes.
Did Jesus have a mother?
Yes.
Okay. Melchizedek had no genealogy. Wait.
Melchizedek had a mother and father.
Yeah, we already-
But he appears
No,
in
no,
the
no, no,
text.
no,
But
no.
he appears in the text.
Show me who are his father and mother.
No, it doesn't. His father and mother are not recognized in the text.
So how do you know he had a mother and
The
father?
text sees him
How
as
do you
a
know that?
type.
Are you assuming he had a mother and
I'm
father?
assuming he did.
Stop assuming things and show me evidence. Because that's what you have done so far. You have only
I
assumed.
have not assumed anything on this verse. It's not my.
There is assumption.
I'm not
You did not find the
anything
word.
into
You did
it.
not find the word
The Jews,
Meshiach in there.
the Jews who surely knew the text, the Messiah, as it is written.
The
And
Jews.
this is
The
his
Jews
name.
are not expecting Yahweh in the Mashiach. They are not. Actually, you're mocking the religion of Judaism if you think the Mashiach is someone to be worshipped. He is not someone to be worshipped. He is not Yahweh. You are mocking the Jewish religion. Yes, you are. The reason you're doing this is because as a Christian, you know that there is no evidence in the Old Testament or the New Testament for anything to suggest that the Mashiach is going to be worshipped. So what do you come up with? Something that is
I've got
implied.
a whole book about it.
Yeah, by one author.
By one author.
Show me.
This author, mate.
Yeah.
In comparison to you.
Comparison to me. I'm not saying I'm a scholar.
You're Jack in comparison.
I didn't say I was a scholar, did I?
I'll tell you that.
But I'm saying in
That's just a
comparison to the
fact,
Jewish
mate.
belief.
This geezer is a theologian. He is major. Arnold Fruchtenbaum is major.
Is he bigger than Rambam?
Then who?
Do you know Rambam?
No.
Well, there you go.
Who is Rambam?
Rambam is someone who is the main scholar in Judaism, and everyone takes his word, basically in terms of interpretation of the Bible, the Old Testament, from him. He's basically the grandfather of this guy you're quoting.
I'm going to have to
Not
look at that. What's his name?
Rambam.
R-A-N-B-A-M.
Yes.
Well, I'll look at that.
Yes.
But Fruchtenbaum is no joke.
Yeah, Rambam is someone that the
Fruchtenbaum
Jews,
is absolutely
a Jewish
no
theologian.
He's PhD, whatever, theology, whatever that stands for.
His real name was
This is
Moses
the man. This is
bin Maimon
aerial
or
ministry.
Maimonites. Okay?
A study of the Old Testament prophecy concerning
That's one author.
coming
That's all it
of the
is.
Messiah.
It's one author.
This is all
It
about
goes against the
Messiah.
Jewish teaching. You know that.
Oh, look.
Imagine if a Christian came, a
This is
really
what the Jews
listen.
said.
Imagine if a Christian came and he told me that
This is what rabbinic interpretations of Isaiah.
that's like I said, interpretation by
This is
one
what
man.
your
That's all it is.
Rambam is coming up with. This
You
is
don't even
his
know who Rambam is.
interpretation. I don't know who he is.
Exactly.
But
So,
this is
can I see his
Rambam.
name? What's his
You
name?
don't know who this is.
I didn't claim I knew it.
No, I didn't claim I knew who
but
Rambam was.
okay. What's his name? Arnold. How do you say that?
Fuchtenbaum.
Fuchtenbaum.
And he is a player.
Hold on. Can I just?
I'm just telling you that.
Yeah. Just let me have a look at that.
He's published immense commentaries, and I've watched a massive debate on the book, on the date of the Book of Revelation. Massive audience, thousands in the audience, and because he is there, they turn around and say, and we have Arnold Fuchtenbaum in the audience.
Ariel
That's
Ministries.
what a player he is, yeah.
He's a founder and the director of the Ariel Ministries, an organization which prioritizes evangelization of the Jews in the effort to bring them to the view that Jesus is the Jewish Messiah. So he's a Messianic Jew. You told me earlier he wasn't.
No, I didn't.
You told me he wasn't a Messianic Jew.
Last week and this week he's a Messianic Jew.
But I asked you
Yeah,
specifically
I
now
told you
that
Oh,
is he
why
a
would I
Messianic
deny
Jew?
that? Well, I'm trying to lie to you.
So shall we agree he's not? Shall we agree he's not a mainstream Jew?
He's not a no.
You told me earlier when the camera wasn't here that he's a mainstream Jew, and you
He's a
confirmed.
Jew. He's a Jew.
No, he's not a mainstream Jew. He's a
What do you mean by
Messianic Jew.
mainstream Jew?
A mainstream Jew
A
is
non-believer.
No, a mainstream Jew and Messianic Jews are not the same.
So a rabbinic Jew.
Even rabbinical Jews. Rabbinic Jew just means
What kind of Jew is a mainstream Jew?
a mainstream Jew, someone who believes in one God, not the Trinity.
No, they're not mainstream.
Can I finish? You asked my
Most
question.
of Israel don't even believe in God.
I'm not saying most of
They're
Israel. I'm talking about Jews.
So which one? I'm
Okay, so
talking
if you
about
wait a
Jews.
minute, if you go to a synagogue, hold on. If you go to a synagogue down the road, yes, and you ask them, "Are you guys
So
Messianic
you're
Jews?"
talking about religious Jews now.
No, I'm talking-
Not mainstream
Yeah, I'm
Jews.
talking-
Religious Jews.
Well, of course the Jews.
Well, you didn't
who
say
believe.
religious Jews.
So are you telling me Messianic Jews are not religious?
He is religious, but he's not religious in the
So
sense
I'm
of
talking about the
rabbinic
mainstream
Judaism.
Jews who believe in Moses, who believe in God, the God of Abraham, who believe that God is one, not a Trinity,
Yeah.
and who do not believe that Jesus is the
They
Messiah.
will accept. They would accept.
I
that
can't
these
believe you brought
rabbis-
a Messianic
they will
Jew to me.
accept That these rabbis, you can't believe I'm bringing a Messianic.
When I asked you to bring
I'm
mainstream
not bringing
Jews,
a Messianic Jew to you. I'm bringing some Hebrew text.
No, you have to bring to me-
that makes the statement
Mainstream Jews,
that the Lord
you
our
need to understand the difference between the two.
righteousness is Yod-Heh-Vah-Heh, which is the name of the Tetragrammaton, which is the ineffable name of God, is applied to this man who will be king over Israel.
Okay.
That's what I'm
let me
bringing to you.
trust me.
I'm not bringing
The mainstream
I'm not
Jews do not believe that the Messiah is to be
anything else
worshipped.
to you.
The mainstream Jews, the religious ones among them, the Orthodox among them, do not believe.
We both know.
You know, I let you finish your statement.
Sorry.
Give me that respect and listen to finish. If you walk down to a synagogue and you ask them, do you believe that the Messiah is to be worshipped? Or do you believe that the Messiah is Yahweh? You'll get a categorical no from them. Let me finish. I haven't finished yet. So this is what I mean by the mainstream Jews. A Jewish person who believes in his ideology of believing in the Old Testament, and they do not interpret that the Messiah is someone to be worshipped. This is a Christian understanding that Messiah is to be worshipped.
I'm saying
Not a Jewish understanding.
Those Jews will acknowledge
No, they won't.
that is Yahweh.
Yeah, but not
They
in
will
relation to the
acknowledge
Messiah.
that.
Not in
Well, we
relation
will-
to the Messiah.
No, but we will have to see what their explanation is. Because
Well, why don't you ask them?
They will accept the explanations of Rabbi Yohanan. They will accept these
No,
explanations.
they will reject him because
These
he is not a
explanations,
mainstream
mate.
Jew. According to them, he's a heretic.
They are. These all are mainstream Jews.
No, they are not.
He's quote what the Midrash.
No, the author. I'm talking about the
and
author.
Talmud.
The author himself is not a mainstream
No,
Jew. So he will be considered a heretic by them.
Yes, he might do.
There you go. Don't bring me heresies. Bring me something authentic.
This text.
You know, after all that talk, when I asked him very clearly, is he a mainstream Jew? And he told me yes. When I finally found out he was actually a Messianic Jew. A Jew will never accept Jesus as a Messiah. B, a Jew will not accept Jesus
He's a Jew.
as someone to be a Messiah to be worshipped.
And you could not stand on the
You
same ground.
know that is like me saying Joseph Smith
This man.
of the Mormons is a Christian. Do you accept him as a Christian?
Well, you show me why he is.
Exactly. You see, you will ask for evidence.
I would.
The same thing I do with the evidence you showed.
I don't know what you're all laughing for. I really don't. I'm providing you with evidence that this man, that is all my claim is.
No, your
Do
claim.
you understand what my claim
Yeah, I
is?
know. Your claim is on one verse, which
claim
you think is in relation to the Mashiach, and you think the Mashiach is a Yahweh.
book is about
That's a joke.
it. His whole book is about it.
Do you actually believe Jesus was Yahweh?
I believe he was the third person of the triune God.
There is no triune God in the entire Bible. Even the Jews will tell you this. Even the Messianic Jews will tell you this. That there is no triune God in the entire Bible. Not single verse advocates from any prophet in the Old or the New Testament about a triune God. This is a 4th century evangelical Christian doctrine which was never there in the Bible. The reason you guys struggle with any verse which categorically proves to you about the triune God in the Bible speaks volumes, my friend. So next time bring me from the mainstream Jews
I believe,
rather than from a Messianic
I
Jew.
believe the source was Sam.
Was that?
The source was Sam. I know you don't accept. You can't accept it. Of course you can't accept
It's not me saying this. It's the mainstream Jews who reject him as a heretic.
We don't know
Not
if
me.
you're saying that. That's your assumption.
No, ask any Jew if you don't believe me. Why didn't you go and ask them?
Well, we ought to go down there and ask them.
No, you're the one who doesn't believe it.
I'll show them the text
I'm not-
and we'll see what they've got to say.
But hold on, you're the one who's saying I don't believe that this is what they believe.
I'm saying I'll
Why didn't you go and ask them then?
I've presented you with a good source. You won't accept the source.
No, your source is one author.
I
Interpretation.
fully understand that you can't accept the source.
What source?
I know that.
No, my source, the source that I would accept
All I've
is
done
from
is bring
Orthodox
you
Jews.
a trustworthy and reliable source.
Based on
For
whom?
you to
Based on whom?
reject. For you to reject.
Trustworthy
But
based on whom?
I didn't bring it for you to accept it.
No, you
For you
said
to reject it.
you said trustworthy based on
I'm
whom?
holding my word, which I gave you last week.
No, you said you're going to bring from a Jewish source, not a Messianic Jew.
Or draw any kind of truth from it, because you're never going to do that.
No, it's not me. It's the
I
mainstream
understand
Jews
that.
who will reject it,
I
and you know it very well. That's why you're reluctant to go to an Orthodox
I'm
Jew.
not reluctant.
Will you ask them? Will you ask them?
I'm not reluctant.
Okay, so you will ask them this question.
I will present this text and say, what you got to say about that? Leave it to their complete independent view.
Okay, good. Find out the answer and let me know what they say.
Why?
Okay?
Why?
Because that's what you said you will do.
Yeah, all right.
So keep your word, go to a synagogue and tell them ask them the meaning of that. Because I'm sure.
Just a Jew, non-Messianic.
No problem. Bring a Jew, an Orthodox Jew, and ask him this question whether the Messiah is someone to be worshipped.
To give me to exegete this text.
You know what they'll show you? Numbers 23:19.
Don't make assumptions about what they're
No,
going to do.
I'm telling you.
You don't know what they're going to do.
Okay.
You're a Muslim, they're rabbinic Jews. You're oceans apart. You have no idea what they're going to do.
Now, actually, in terms of us believing in one God, they're very similar to.
They will not.
They believe in the oneness of God, not the Trinity.
They will not say they're in your boat any more than they're in mine.
Actually, they will. Shall I tell you why?
Allah ain't Yahweh.
Shall I tell you what? They are allowed to pray in a mosque, not in a church. Why?
Who ain't allowed to bury?
The Jews.
Why ain't they?
Exactly. Ask them why. Because they do not consider the Christians as monotheistic, but they
yeah,
consider the
that's fair
Muslims
enough.
as monotheistic.
That's fair enough. What I'm saying.
So don't tell me I don't know what they
saying
think.
They ain't going to jump in your boat any more than they are mine.
No. What do you mean by boat?
They're not going to identify
Okay.
themselves
If you're
with
talking-
you any quicker than they are with me.
Trust me,
They
if you're
will
talking
distance
about-
themselves from you and
No,
me.
if you're talking about the
That's
boat,
what they'll do.
if you're talking about the boat of monotheism, yes, They will, in
I'm
fact.
not talking about that.
Then which boat are you talking about?
You're talking about that. I'm saying on the issue of religion, they will distance themselves as far from you as they will me.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking
Listen to this. Exegete this if you can from the Old Testament. Numbers 23:19.
Yeah, I know. God is not a man that he should lie.
What's the meaning of that?
Well, God won't lie like a man lies.
Not a human being that he should change his mind.
Yeah.
Did God change his mind?
Not that I'm aware of.
Did he become from a single nature to dual nature?
I don't think he's talking about that.
So which mind are you talking
I don't
about?
think he's talking
So
about
which mind are you talking about?
Sorry?
Which mind are you
He's
talking
just,
about?
he's just comparing himself to a man. I'm not a man that'll lie.
No. And the,
Nor a son of
second
man,
bit. You
nor a son of
forgot
man.
the second bit. God is not a human that he should lie.
Yeah.
Not a human being that he should change his mind.
That's right.
Did God change his mind?
No.
No? So did he not go from sacrificing animals to human?
The animals were never intended to provide forgiveness, to take away sin.
So why waste their life then?
Sorry?
Why were they sacrificed in the Old Testament?
They were sacrificing them to teach them that they would be aware of sin. If I haven't even answered the question, you start laughing. You're obviously showing extreme bias and are making yourself look a fool.
No. Listen. No need.
To stand where I'm standing. You're completely incompetent.
No, that's
I'm
not
claiming
true. Stop
to be great.
making.
I haven't come up here to have a debate with a ship. I only came up here to prove one word